Holy oh my God. Oh, today is a big day. Everyone has already done a reaction to it. Everybody already has seen it. You probably have seen it. But Fantastic Four First Steps, the official teaser, is out. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I love the Fantastic Four. I even love the previous Fantastic Four films with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans. I think they're classic. I mean, it probably has to do with nostalgia. I grew up watching them. I like those movies, okay? I do. I like the Fantastic Four team. I mean, they're the original superhero family. I mean, they're iconic. And it's such a shame that, like, I think they're just relegated to, like, this, like, corny, cheesy type of, like, you had your chance at movies and you kind of failed type of team. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, people and filmmakers and studios have tried to make it work. Obviously, you had those original movies with Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, that sort of thing, and then you had the reboot that just fell flat on its face with Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan. That movie had so much potential. It was trying to Dark Knight it, and it just, like, did not deliver, which is so unfortunate. But now, years and years later, almost, I think, 10 years later, right? I think that remake came out, or the reboot came out in 2015. We're getting Fantastic Four First Steps. This is the official Marvel, Studios film, Fantastic Four. I am so excited. I'm also not a Marvel movie fan in terms of Marvel Studios, that is. Your Iron Mans, your Captain Americas, your Endgames. I'm not a fan of those movies. I think they're a little bit too cheesy, too corny. I don't think they take themselves serious enough. I'm a more of a DC fan. But Fantastic Four I don't know, dude. I think the way that they're going to tackle this tone, the themes that this movie is going to go for, I kind of dig it. I think it could work. I think it can. It can just slide through the cracks of movie tones, and it could just work, okay? Because of the nature of the team and the setting, the time, the context of this movie. But I could be hyping up this teaser trailer, and it could be garbage, okay? So hopefully it's not garbage. We saw the teaser to the teaser, and that got a lot of controversy and backlash, but maybe they fixed it with this trailer. Maybe the teaser to the teaser, maybe that footage isn't even in this trailer. Who the hell knows? But I'm excited to see this movie. Hopefully this teaser trailer makes me even more excited to see the movie. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Oh, it's so cool.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. That's
Okay.
pretty comic accurate. Oh my God.
Okay, is this guy good or what?
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
Okay.
T-5.
Before we went up the first time,
Wow, this has a lot of
couldn't turn
dialogue.
invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi!
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Oh my God,
As a
Galactus.
family.
Yes! Yes! Oh God. I can't. It doesn't. This is the only movie, okay? The only goddamn Marvel movie that can be funny and can be goofy and can have really kind of borderline cringy happy music like this, but have it have it work. What is it? Is it the team? Is it the team, dude? I don't care. Look, I don't care. Oh God, I have so many thoughts. Look, all I can say is the Fantastic Four, no matter, not this movie, but the team, you know, if it's dark, if it's kind of 1960s sci-fi, you know, kind of fun, dude, I don't care. It's awesome, dude. Oh my God. For some reason, I can't do that with Superman or Batman, but I can do it with the Fantastic Four. Maybe because the team has always had this family dynamic, you know. It's kind of in its nature to be a perfect blend of seriousness and cheekiness, you know, because it's a family. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's part of the reason why I just really I can kind of give it a pass. You know what I mean? Holy oh my God. Okay, there's so much to unpack. Okay, so they're already the Fantastic Four. Okay. But Reed Richards was saying before the first time we went up there, you were not, you know, we didn't have superpowers. So clearly it's, you know, because I said this before in my previous video comparing the theme music to the original Fantastic Four, the 2004-5 version compared to this one. And I made a statement that, like, you know, I think this movie's tone and what it's going for can really be really interesting and it can really work. Sort of the 1960s Elseworld or Otherworld sci-fi, you know, like hyper old, you know, retro but futuristic type of feel to it. Like, that sort of thing is really, really cool, and it can go along perfectly with the tone of the movie. But the biggest thing that I've gathered somewhat is, you know, it's called First Steps, which is a reference, of course, to, you know, stepping on the moon, you know, that sort of thing, the science fiction 1960s era, right? And I think, and then from the teaser to the teaser, we saw, you know, these kids, you know, rushing over to the TV screens, to the window to see the launch, you know what I mean, like, of something. So clearly the team is going somewhere. I don't know where they're going, but maybe it's this thing where they went to the moon originally and they got the powers that way. Or maybe not, they're not even going to the moon. Maybe they've, you know, clearly this is a very highly advanced society at this point, you know what I mean? And they've already been to the moon and back. They've been to Mars. They're going somewhere else, you know, maybe, I don't know. And that's the new going to the moon. You know what I mean? Like, that's the new event for them at the time, you know, is like the moon is like, is last year for them. You know what I mean? Like, this is about the future. And wherever that future is, who knows? But that's where they get their powers, and then they have to come back, and then they have to go back again. And I think that's why there's this kind of hype in that teaser to the teaser, because it's like, oh, they got to go back again for some reason. I don't know. This is one of the best teasers I have ever seen. Okay, I'm not exaggerating here. Okay. The best teaser being the Man of Steel teaser, but whatever. But this is one of the best. You know why? Because it has so much dialogue for a teaser. The Superman teaser trailer did not have dialogue. It had literally had like, oh, Crypto, take me home. You know, it had that. But like, this right here has dialogue. It has quite a bit. I mean, it's, you know, a minute and 30 seconds of footage or whatever. But we still don't know what the hell's going on. And we also see Galactus, dude. We see Galactus. We also didn't even see the Silver Surfer. Not that I think of, anyway. Let's watch this again, dude. Let's just kind of
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a
it's
point to
so-
do family dinner every week.
It's so
Sunday at
60s. I love
7,
it.
on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Family. Okay, family. Oh, look how it like
Herbie,
expands.
how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, dude. The comic accuracy of Ben Grimm is insane. I mean, I feel like at this point, it's this thing where, like, you know, the original, not the original, but you know what I mean, like the 2004, 5, whatever year it came out, those movies with Jessica Alba and stuff like that, they were trying to, be fun and stuff like that, but they were still trying to be serious, which is why I really love them. But they were different than the comics. They weren't super comic accurate. Then we go into the remake, or the reboot, that is, and that one's really trying to be different, super edgy, you know what I mean, like way different. And so I think, Marvel and the writers and the studio were like, you know what, like none of these ways of tackling Fantastic Four has worked. Let's just go back super comic accurate. And that's what, I mean, even the goddamn outfits, I mean, look at it. So I don't blame them. I'm not a huge fan of being super comic accurate, because sometimes I think that detracts from, originality and ingenuity and storytelling and stuff like that. And who doesn't love an original take, right? And I know that, it's still, an IP, you know what I mean? Like a known IP, the Fantastic Four, Marvel, that sort of thing. But like, I don't mind having an original, but obviously that's not to say that this movie is not going to be original. I don't know how much of this is from the comics. I'm not sure. I'm not an avid comic book reader. I know a little bit here and there. I don't know how much. They're having Silver Surfer in there. Silver Surfer is obviously associated with Fantastic Four. Same thing with Galactus. But the looks right here, I mean, come on, Ben Grimm looks like he just came out of the comic book. And the CGI looks really good. I mean, this shot right here, look at this. This almost looks as if he's real. Like, it's pretty good. And I was concerned because, Marvel CGI has not been the best as of late. But this is pretty good. And I love just the kind of family feeling to it. The dialogue here is good.
Okay.
Oh, the motion capture is really good.
Okay, is this guy good or what?
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-minus 5.
Yes.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible.
Ooh, that's
Ben
beautiful. I
wasn't a
love
rock.
that.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
It's,
Ben
Joseph
has
Quinn.
always been a rock.
love him.
Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here.
It's so
Whatever
beautiful.
life throws
Love
at
this.
us, we'll face it together.
Okay. Oh, man.
As a family.
Yes, the chord change right there. I love it. Presented in Fantastivision. This is so awesome. I love it. I fucking love it. I love it. Is this the time when I become a Marvel fan? Is this when it happens? I have no idea. No, look, I love Marvel in terms of Spider-Man, X-Men. Love that. The movies, 20th Century Fox, what they did with Marvel, I think I'm a huge fan of that. But anyways, oh my God, this looks heartfelt. This looks passionate. This looks like it will have seriousness to it. There's there's a few shots in there where I'm like, oh my God, it's like fucking nighttime over here. What is this, a Zack Snyder movie? So this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. It looks like it's gonna have some dynamic in there. I'm very, very excited. The music gets me pumping. That last shot right there, I mean, it's I hate to say it, but I mean, yeah, it's pulled straight from the comic books. I mean, if anything, it's a reference to obviously the original, outfits from the comics, but also that 1980s Fantastic Four film that everyone seems to forget that existed. Reminds me a lot of this, but this is probably gonna be better. This looks like this looks like Fantastic Four at the Ed Sullivan Show. That's what it looks like. You see the little arrows there and everything. It reminds me of kind of the stage that Ed Sullivan had with the Beatles. Oh my God, this is just awesome, dude. It's just awesome. I love Vanessa Kirby. She's one of my crushes. One of my crushes. I love Pedro Pascal. I love Joseph Quinn. Ben Grimm's an Oscar being played by an Emmy Award-winning actor, I believe, not just nominated. This is shaping up to be fantastic. I mean, honestly, the balls that Pedro Pascal's agent, Joseph Quinn's agent, Vanessa Kirby's agent, the other guy, like the balls that they had, and then the actors to want to be on this project. I mean, after like, we know the Fantastic Four movies have not done very well. So Marvel Studios taking a big bet here. Honestly, I commend them they're like, you know what? No, Fantastic Four has to work. God damn it. You're going to like it. And I'm going to love it. I'm going to be there day one, dude. Unless the trailer eventually comes out and it's awful, but this teaser is incredible. It looks emotional. Oh, God. The music is also incredible. You know, I will say I love, you know, clearly this movie is not tackling, you know, the origin story again of the Fantastic Four. You know, there's this kind of trend with superhero movies now, like the Superman film that we're going to get by James Gunn, which, I mean, July, this is the same month Fantastic Four and Superman come out. It's going to be insane. But I love this kind of trend now where like we don't have to do origin stories anymore. We've been there, done that. You know, like the audience knows these characters now. We don't have to retread, you know, these waters again. I love it. I think it's an interesting, you know, not interesting. I think it's about time. You know what I mean? Like, I just love how the comic book genre is evolving in cinema, right? You know, where it's like we don't have to do origin stories anymore. The audience knows, you know what I mean? And I also, it's interesting, I don't think we see Reed Richards' powers at all in this film. We see Sue Storm, we see Ben Grimm. We don't really see Reed Richards doing his power. Maybe because the CGI ain't done yet on that. Who knows, man? Who knows? But, oh, God, look at that shot of Galactus there. Look at that. That's great. It's just great. It's great. It doesn't, you know, it's a Marvel film, so, you know, it doesn't have as much, you know, nuance, as much, you know, to the cinematography, to the color of the film. But there's a few shots in there that are really, really cool, and, you know, I dig. It has this kind of darkness to it at the same time. Like, it's bright, but, like, there's a little bit of darkness to it. And I dig it. I dig it. So, those are my thoughts on Fantastic Four First Steps, the teaser trailer. My God, can you hear my excitement? But who cares what I think? What do you think of this teaser trailer? Are you excited to see Fantastic Four back at it again at the big screen? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What's your favorite thing? What's the thing that you hate? What are you concerned about? Let me know everything in the comment section. Give this video a like if you like. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Share with your friends. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, you beautiful creature. But I think that's it for me. You all take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.